So today, being the second day of the month of January, a dramatic turn of events appears to be unfolding around one of Nigeria's most outspoken political figures, Asari Dokubo. We've made a video about this man. In fact, it was the last video we made just before the year ended. And now, a dramatic turn of events appears to be unfolding around this man, a well-known outspoken political figure, Asari Dokubo. A man long known for controversial statements and public accusations may now be facing serious scrutiny from Nigeria's top security and anti-corruption agencies. As it stands so, reports indicate that the Efcc is linking Asari Dokubo to ongoing investigations surrounding alleged irregularities committed by Abubakar Malami, the former Attorney General of the Federation. Malami, who is widely known for his role in the controversial rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria, was reportedly arrested by the EFCC on December 8, 2025. What has drawn attention is the silence that followed afterwards. Despite having previously accused Malami of corruption as far back as 2020, Dokubo did not publicly react to Malami's reported arrest. This silence has raised questions, especially given his history of openly commenting on national issues. This is the same man that called out Malami publicly before in the year 2020. That Malami was involved in corruption, 600 billion naira alleged corruption. As at that time, if I'm not mistaken, that was what Asari Dokubo said. And now that Malami has been arrested and put under investigation by the EFCC, we are surprised that Dokubo has decided not to say anything. But notwithstanding, we are going to break the reason down for you in this video. We are also going to let you know how Dokubo is related to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's illegal rendition back to Nigeria. Things they saw, boo, and you go like hear this one. Now, back in 2020, during investigations into the Niger Data Development Commission, the National Assembly probed allegations involving about 81 billion naira in unaccounted funds. As at the time, Dokubo publicly downplayed the figure, describing it as minor compared to what he claimed were much larger acts of corruption elsewhere in the country. In those statements, he mentioned several high-profile figures, including Abubakar Malami and former EFCC chairman Ibrahim Magu. However, when confronted later, Dokubo reportedly described this remark as political commentary, not direct accusation of theft. This distinction has now become critical as investigators are reportedly reviewing past public statements while tracking alleged financial irregularities connected to the ex-Attorney General of the Federation who served during the Muhammadu Buhari's administration. And now, this same man, Abubakar Malami's tenure, has been tied down to alleged financial irregularities. Now, beyond all that, Dokubo has also been linked to a series of controversial security-related comments. In previous years, he accused the Nigerian Navy of involvement in oil thefts, claims that through strong responses and demands for evidence, he also issued threats in 2024 stating he would shoot down military aircraft flying near his residence, a remark that reportedly attracted the attention of the DSS. Additionally, again, Dokubo once claimed that his group operated like a private military outfit working alongside Nigerian forces, a claim the Nigerian army publicly denied. All these statements taken together appear to have triggered renewed interest from both the EFCC and the DSS, who are now said to be reviewing his activities, statements, and alleged connections. Notably, Dokubo has gone completely silent online. Known for his frequent and often provocative commentary on national affairs, he has now withdrawn from social media entirely. Observers believe this may be a strategic move as investigations reportedly intensify. I would love for you to hit on that like button right now if you're still with me in this video right up to this moment. Hit on that like button and also make sure to subscribe and share this video with your family and friends as we will continue to dissect and research everything for your simple understanding. Now, before further ado, guys, let us firstly also remind you that while we are celebrating New Year, there are lots of things going on behind the scenes, and bad news is definitely here to let you know everything as it unfolds. Now, let's go in deeper into this case of Malami. You guys should remember that as we speak to you, the EFCC are currently linking Asari Dokubo to all the irregularities that were committed by Abubakar Malami, the former Attorney General of the Federation, the same man that signed or petitioned the illegal rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya into Nigeria. These citizens have been saying is karma in action. Now, as we speak to you, them dey there on hot seat, e don enter one chance. Well, we don't say we all know say EFCC bin arrest Abubakar Malami on the 8th of December 2025, and there is an article right now that tell you the fact say Abubakar Malami was arrested by the EFCC, and when he was arrested, he did not come out to make any statement or react to the arrest of Malami, because if, for instance, if you watch this video being called out somebody around, you go know say the person bin steal or say they link to theft. You call that person out several years ago, and today if EFCC go arrest that person where you call out several years ago, you'll be like, yes, I told you guys now, I made comments on this particular issue, but nobody listened to me, nobody believed me. I mean, that's the exact way that it happened right now. When Malami was arrested, Dokubo was supposed to react to remind people that, okay, as of 2023 or 2020 thereabouts, Dokubo had linked Malami to a fraud case which happened inside or around NDDC. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, let me explain to you. This NDC happens to be the Niger Delta Development Commission. Yes, NDDC, Niger Delta Development Commission. Now, this group where they say they take control of affairs of Niger Delta region. Now, Dokubo comot talk say Abubakar Malami don't run plenty matters. So this guy been sent a lot of cash and funds that were supposed to be given to this Niger Delta Development Commission group for their commission and development. Now, Dokubo say this Abubakar Malami been shift the funds for his own use. Now, what I don't understand is the link, how the fund got to an Attorney General's of the Federation account when he's supposed to be dealing with law and all that. I don't know if I'm the one that is being naive here, but there's no relation between the movement of funds with somebody that is supposed to be the #1 chief law officer of a country. If they had said the Accountant General of the Federation shifted funds that were meant for Niger Delta Development Commission, we would have understood. But this is the Attorney General of the Federation. This man is supposed to be dealing with law. What brought him to the Accountant General's vicinity, to the jurisdiction of accounting? Not like he read accounting in school. He is the Attorney General of the Federation. He deals with law and criminal affairs. Now, what is the link between them? That I am still skeptical to know. Well, let us go forward. Like I said, the Dokubo came out to say that Abubakar Malami don't run plenty matters, and the guy been sent a lot of cash and funds that were supposed to be given to NDDC, the Niger Delta Development Commission, for their commission and development. Now, showing on your screen is an article. I mean, you can find a lot of articles like this. We just go onto Google and type it, search for Abubakar Malami's link to NDDC cash fraud. Search anything like that and it's going to come out. Like this one we have now said, and the article said yes, Dokubo did react to the alleged fraud in Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, and this comment, it mentioned both Abubakar Malami, the then Attorney General of the Federation, and Ibrahim Magu, the EFCC chairman, along with many others, high-profile officials as at that time. Hope you guys are paying attention. So wetin really happened gone? It really happened in that particular point in time that warranted Asari Dokubo to call out Malami, the man wey be say EFCC arrest as at 8th of December. A man wey been petition and also signed the illegal rendition, the illegal bringing back of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya back into Nigeria. So as of July 2020, yes. Okay, the National Assembly begin investigate the alleged misappropriation of funds under the Niger Delta Development Commission, about 81 billion naira. Like 81 billion naira at that particular point in time could not be accounted for or given a full or proper recording on. I hope you understand. But the National Assembly were forced to investigate the whole thing under the Niger Delta Development Commission fully and properly. While all these investigations were going on, Dokubo came out to make a public statement, a very bold statement, and he accused Abubakar Malami, and it states Dokubo responded to the alleged fraud by downplaying the 81 billion naira figure, calling it a mere pickpocketing compared to what he claimed was much larger mismanagement and theft of public funds elsewhere in Nigeria. So the said 81 billion naira we be say this individual has been siphoned, they're very small, tiny compared to wetin dey happen elsewhere in the country. If even he no even stop for there. He also said we are talking about 81 billion naira being pickpocketed from the Niger Delta Development Commission, while the bulk of our money, our resources, is being carted away, and we are not talking about it. And now, when they talk about it, Dokubo told them about Malami, and when they talk about Joy, he told them about Ibrahim Mago also. When they talk about Senator, he told them about Mago. All of the statements now, as you can clearly see, he's saying that the 1 billion this individual has been run, he did very small. So people don't steal bigger amounts of money. Meaning say that particular point in time, he knew the irregularities, the corruptions that were happening. He get idea of every single thing wey been dey happen as at those moments, and this whole thing did not even stop them. When people met to do and say, okay, even if I say, for example, this Malami case, so he said, no, everything I said can be categorized as political commentary when he was asked. He said he was reacting to what happened in the country. He did not say Malami did it. I hope you guys are understanding it. When Dokubo was questioned, he said he did not say Malami did it. He said he was just making a political commentary, a comment politically influenced, meaning he didn't know what he was saying or he doesn't approve. But the EFCC no believe, they are thinking otherwise, just the same way me, myself, I'm thinking otherwise, by the way. And as we speak to you, sorry, we don't enter, Dokubo don't enter very big problem. Now, there are two things involved right now. The very first one is the issue Dokubo is having with the EFCC regarding the statement when he make about Malami, because the EFCC are trying to investigate all the irregularities committed by Abubakar Malami when he was the Attorney General of the Federation, and they are checking all the track records up until this particular point in time. And Dokubo's names has been mentioned over time. So he now has to answer to the EFCC, but he gets one security outline in the country where they don't pay close attention now. Be say this man, he know the fool, he know the fool around the no ramifications. So waiting they happen as of 17th of June 2021 came out to make a statement. Be say even all the security structures in the country were forced to pay close attention to state oil theft allegations. Navy been tackle challenges him. Navy actually tackled him and challenged him to produce evidence of what he was saying. I don't know if you are getting it or if I'm confusing you more. Dokubo is known to be making public statements, even though he claims they are political commentary whenever they want to fish in deeper. Now, as far back as June 2021 or thereabouts, he accused the Navy of stealing. He accused them of oil theft allegation, let's say it that way. And now the Nigerian Navy has challenged him to produce evidence for his claims. And then what happened in allegedly said that the Nigerian Navy, they actually stole the Nigerian oil and resources. The Nigerian Navy contact say, oh yeah, you must provide evidence because say we didn't do it and you never see us they do them. So you have to provide evidence of every single thing you are saying. And this happened in 2023. Mind you, that was about 3 years ago. And as we speak to you, the DSS are very much interested in Dokubo's case. That's why we say, come on, they fly around. And every single person will get hand for this Nnamdi Kanu case, they go collect. Now, the matter no stop for there. Let's now rewind back and bring you back to the EFCC being after Dokubo. Yes, EFCC is also after Dokubo. So now, right now, Dokubo has two different organizations, well-known crime-fighting organizations, very strong ones that are against corruption. He has them on his tail. One is following him because of Abubakar Malami's connection, that he has been linked to Abubakar Malami's fraud allegations rather. And come to think of it, just like I said from the beginning of this video, if you had accused someone of something as far back as 2020 and nobody paid attention to you, and then 6 or 5 years later, yeah, it happened last year, so yeah, 5 years later, news comes out again that this same person you accused before that nobody paid attention to as is under investigation by one of the biggest anti-corruption organization in the country. And this one of the biggest anti-corruption organization in the country, Efcc, is saying that Abubakar Malami, this person you accused, is tied to a theft, a track record of theft and fraud, siphoning of cash, dating back to when he was in the office, meaning dating back to that time that you accused the person of fraud and theft. If it were you listening to this video now, wouldn't you come out publicly to make a statement, especially if you are just like Asari Dokubo, who loves making public comments? Well, when this issue happened, the unexpected was what Asari Dokubo did. He didn't come out to make the statement. Well, unfortunately, that also has shocked many Nigerians just the same way it shocked Efcc, only for us to find out later that Asari Dokubo has been linked to this same Abubakar Malami whom he had accused one time. Now it got us thinking, could it be that Abubakar Malami let him in on the cash that people were saying that Dokubo was accusing him of sidelining? Could it be that there is a linkage there where they gave him some bar for him to cut off his mouth and keep quiet, bandage his mouth, and swallow whatever it is that he knows in his mind? I don't know if you get where I'm going to. Anyways, we are not going to push further. That is the one case. Now, the second case on Asari Dokubo is the fact that the DSS are on his track. Also, the DSS needs Abubakar Malami like they need him so badly. And why is that? Well, I'll tell you. The DSS now are taking up the case from another angle. It's just like the Navy said. Asari Dokubo had accused the Navy of siphoning and stealing of the state's oil. When Navy said, you can accuse us all you like, but that's defamation of character. Why don't you come up with proof? And then Asari Dokubo said, no, that's just a political comment. I'm not supposed to come up with any proof. And Navy said, no, we didn't do what you accused us of. And since you said we did, it means you've seen us do it. And we know we didn't do it. So why don't you provide proof that we know you don't have? And that's the way, that's the place the DSS has now come in. Because Asari Dokubo has a lot of comments he has made in the past accusing high-profile officials. Some might be true, some might not be. Some of his accusations later turned out that these officials were later on in the future also suspected and brought in for investigation of the said things that he accused them of. Meaning, if he has informed, if he has a well-informed source, or should I say, if he has a truthful information about these high-profile officials who are siphoning or thieving or stealing or whatever the case might be, if Asari Dokubo has this information way back to 2020, 21, 23, where he made these allegations starting from Abubakar Malami, Ibrahim Magu, the then EFCC chairman, all the way down to the Navy, a whole Nigerian Navy, it means Asari Dokubo must has a way that he is getting this information. Now, this way, this source is what the EFCC and DSS would love to know, because if he has all these and things are turning out gradually, that the things he said in the past, the people he accused in the past are turning out gradually to be people that are right now on the radar of EFCC and DSS, anti-corruption fighting organizations, then it means there is something Asari Dokubo knows that we do not know. There's something Asari Dokubo has access to that we do not have access to. Is it their private life? Is it intel? Is it whatever? Asari Dokubo must have known one or two, and then suddenly he just went short. A man well known for controversial issues. Not that he was threatened or he was sent after or anything. He just went short like someone who had been paid off. Mind you, I'm not saying they paid him off. I'm just suggesting what would make a fully grown controversial superhero go short. One who started as a political human rights activist. Yes, a political citizenship activist. What is it that could have made him just go off, just shut off in the media? Well, I will tell you, there are a lot of things in this country that's happening that we do not know. But you guys should just stay to us right here on this channel. We're going to be unfolding, bringing you a whole lot of secrecy, a whole lot of intel that they have hidden. And as these people gradually they open themselves, yash, we dey here with ears to the ground. We will see, we will listen, we will investigate, and definitely we will bring it out for you all to see. Nnamdi Kanu has done his new year once again in the Nigerian cell. All is well with him, definitely. His freedom is fast approaching, and I hope y'all do not forget to always hit on the like button and always type in the comment section. If you have no opinions to give us about the video you've watched, always type in the comment section hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now, or hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu, so that we will join in the hashtag movement and we'll keep pushing it forth. We need massive reaction on this hashtag movement so as to have the whole world have access to videos that are being made about Nnamdi Kanu, and let them know that this is what Nnamdi Kanu is facing, had faced, and possibly will face, because with the way things are going, the government is not ready to free that man. Anyways, let me not take it too far. Let's just end the video right here, right now. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please stay tuned for more amazing content. This will be Baz News. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.